Ayo, ayo.
Hey, gamers. What's up?
Ay.
Welcome.
That's all you
welcome.
know how to say.
What, gamers?
Gamers. What's up, gamers?
I'll soon learn how to
That's
say
Yuzu's regular.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
you
what's
just
up,
said
gamers?
it.
What's up,
Hi, I'm
gamers?
Peaches.
Hi, I'm Yuzu. How's it going?
It's a bit chaotic here.
It is a little bit.
I mean, that's why you're here, right?
Here to embrace
You're here for the chaos.
the chaos.
That's what we are.
And Gremlin, but she won't be joining us at the start of the stream.
She might. She's
so hungry.
She's been sleepy all day.
Hasn't it?
And now, exactly when we're about to start stream is when she wants attention. So, fight me. Yeah.
She might come and say hi to stream, but we'll see. Hello.
She'll probably climb up on my desk and be a gremlin.
We'll see how that all goes.
Tried to interrupt my work meetings this morning.
She's pretty stinky like that. Oh.
Wait, that's my
stinky.
chair. Anyway, hi.
Anyway, hello.
Hello.
Let's get things rolling.
Before we get things rolling, I just wanted to say something.
Yeah, sure. This is going to be background noise. So.
Well, yeah, this is pretty nice. I want to say thank you to our good friends at A&J Games.
Yeah.
Who gave us a cute little shout out to their friends.
Aww.
And we got 3 new offline followers while we were not streaming.
So we're inching ever closer to.
We're inching ever
affiliate
closer.
goal, baby.
But I just wanted to say thank you
Yes.
to those guys who followed, trusted their
A very big
friends,
thank you.
came along, decided
Right.
to follow us. Super appreciative, super excited. We hope you enjoy it here.
Yes.
We hope you haven't followed for nothing.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm also realizing we should probably put in our pinned disclaimer.
I've got it copied.
Oh, you've got it ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't
Because,
close the notepad.
If this is the first stream you're going to be watching about us, you may get a terrible impression.
Oh yes. Let me pin
So we'll
that.
just add the pin. This is why it's called Roll for Media Literacy. I think it's a testament to the writing in terms of how it handles fascism and also being a bit of a dinkweed to other people. Obviously, we don't support fascism.
No.
It's not cool. Also, being lame to other people. Like, the chat is a safe space. The stream is otherwise a safe space.
Chat and stream are generally safe spaces.
Yes.
I mean, you'll probably figure it out given how uncomfortable you get
Yes.
with anything that happens.
Yes.
But yeah, if you're along for the ride, media literacy, just because we're playing a game that has some features doesn't mean that we condone or support those features. I'm not one for swearing much. Never have had drugs.
Yes.
Don't drink much alcohol.
Yes,
It's not
I guess we
really
should probably also mention we don't
me.
really support the excess drinking or drugs in the game or in real life.
But that's
But
what
that's
media
the
literacy is,
stuff.
right? You can enjoy something without approving of it. And, like, I think especially in terms of this game is not, like, putting these things forward as good things.
No, for sure. Especially just thinking, like, when you're mean to Easy Leo, just the small touches they add to the writing, like,
Yeah.
of how sad he starts getting. Like, his smile starts cracking, his lips trembling, trying to put on a
No,
brave
you're
face.
making me sad again.
Anyway,
oh my goodness.
like, it does a good job of still, like, tackling the fact that there are people who believe in, fascism and whatnot, but I don't think it presents it in a good light.
No.
And it makes it clear that it's making everyone around you uncomfortable. It's well written.
Yeah.
And I just thought it would be interesting to try, but we may regret it, and it may make us cry.
Well,
but
I think
we'll see.
as well, like, as soon as you start... I mean, yeah. As soon as you start banning things that you don't like, that's when you start just, like... What's the word I'm looking for? That's when you start getting censored.
Yeah. Anyway.
You can tackle bad subject matters in good ways.
Yes, which I think this game does.
Yes.
But, yes, just the disclaimer that,
Yeah.
we're
not fascists. Please don't think that.
no unfollow, no unsubscribe. Anyway, we just thought it would be an interesting way to try the game, but it does hurt. So we'll see how we go.
Yes.
Anyway, shall we bring in the game audio?
We shall. The one that you said was just nice background music while we had this discussion.
This suddenly seems a lot louder than it was pre-stream. Alright, we'll do it on the fly. What? Wrong one. This
that
one.
was the wrong one.
That was the wrong one. All right.
Good job, Yuzu.
Let's see how
So
we
proud
go.
of you. Don't move your chair back at all.
Okay, I don't want to run over her.
No, she has a pool like right behind your wheel.
Not a great place to be.
Right behind the wheel of your chair. She's set up.
All right.
What were we doing? What did we do last stream? Actually, we should probably.
We should do a little recap. Okay, so.
Oh, I forgot we had like the actual recap.
A recap?
Well, just this.
Right. Yes. So stuff we've done. We got to Everard because we.
Oh my goodness!
Beat
so
up
quickly, we beat Measurehead.
We got him with a 360 spin
Who
kick.
thought that was going to happen? Oh my goodness!
You know, proving that the ham sandwich race
Actually,
is
that
not
was,
on the decline.
That was in a good clip. I can.
Whoop.
Man, I said.
I know. I was trying to adjust forward. Sorry.
I just pulled my headphones out too.
I know.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, let me post that clip.
That was silly, but it was fun.
Yeah, ham sandwich supremacy.
I don't know how we rolled on 28% success,
Oh my
but we did.
That's the thing, right? Is that it was a crazy,
rolled
like
a 10
difficult
on it or something.
Yeah.
So we've spoken to Everard already.
We have, and we survived.
We know about the missing
Thanks
gun.
to Renee with his stash of drugs.
Yes, without Renee's drugs, we would not have gotten anywhere.
No, we would have died immediately.
That would have been an experience, but that's fine. We survived the chair boss encounter.
We did. We found our other shoe.
We found the other shoe.
Like immediately.
Classic.
But we kind of already knew where it was.
Well,
so.
Yeah, I guess it's, a bit cheating. We've played this game before.
We interviewed Gart. The cafeteria manager.
Cafeteria manager.
Not the bartender. Don't call him that.
Don't ask him for a drink. And then we started doing other stuff. We haven't had booze yet, but we probably will at some point.
Well, we've licked some.
We did lick some rum off the counter.
Rum off the counter.
Because just as a treat, you might say.
As a treat.
Just a little smidge.
We threw up.
We got the ammonia. We haven't gotten back to the body yet.
Because we still have a very low percentage of chance to survive that.
And we'd rather not die, but we'll see.
We haven't reported our badge missing because
we're in
we
denial
immediately
about it.
got roasted.
Currently.
They wouldn't give us any money and we were like, well...
Yeah. But we're also in denial about it to Kim.
Yeah, we're Superstar Cop.
And some other ones. Pay for damages.
We still need money.
We still need money.
We need to go cash our check.
Oh, the novelty check. I forgot.
The novelty check.
Who's that with again? It'll say.
Isn't it
somewhere.
Freet?
Oh.
I saw something online. That's the only reason why I know, because I haven't done this before.
No, that's fair enough.
We have not found any smokes or smoked them.
We haven't called Sylvie yet. We were going to do it at some point.
we were going to, and then we forgot.
We forgot. So we should do that. We haven't got the sad song for karaoke.
That's going to take a little while.
But we'll get there. We have the Weasel quest.
We have the key from Manana, but we haven't opened the door yet.
Not yet. We'll probably do it this stream. We'll see.
Sure.
I don't know. Why not? And the special Borscht, we need to investigate that.
I don't even remember finding that quest.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a lot I might have missed out on my first playthrough.
No spoilies.
The problem with me is that I'm very much I'm someone who wants to know. Like, I want to know how things turn out. And so in a game like this, I struggle to do side quests because I'm like, no, I want to know what's the answer to the mystery. I want to know.
Yeah.
So I tried to do as much as I could, but I definitely missed some things.
Oh, this game is dense.
So dense.
And especially with the amount of stuff that's locked behind passive skills. Like how every playthrough I've done, I've never had the talking necktie.
Oh, I miss the talking necktie.
Because you need like at least 5 or 6 Inland Empire for it, I think.
Oh, he was fun.
To start off with. So I've never talked to my necktie in this game.
I love my necktie.
And I still haven't. But I know that's a common experience.
He's so angry.
Because Inland Empire runs are pretty fun, from what I've seen. But I've missed out on it so far. So, do we want to do the body? Do we want to...
I mean... Check what the percentage is.
Alright, we'll have a look. We probably should do a little bit of our jobs as cops.
There he still is, looking.
It's still very low.
With his white eyes. The body below is entirely.
And if we do it again, we're gonna have to up endurance before we can try it again.
Immaculate is all it does now.
Should we try and find some clothing that will help?
I suppose we could. I think. I don't have the right gloves on, but they don't do endurance, right?
No, you don't have anything for endurance right now. Yeah, Kuno.
Alright, we might come back to that.
Oh man, your PC is hot.
Yeah, it does happen.
No, like burning my foot hot. Like really, really hot. Touch that with your toe, dude. Touch it.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Hold on.
Sorry, gamers.
Am I dropping frames?
It is like... I touched that expecting just... I don't know, but... That was toe almost burning.
Let's just, Oh, actually, that'll be fine. Let's try that.
Let's try that. Should you close Chrome?
That's a little bit better.
Yes, that is Yuzu's PC right now. It is on fire.
Let's do modest.
Legitimately. I mean, it's so hot in this room as well that I'm kind of like, I don't want anything else adding heat.
Okay, that's a little bit less. This game is surprisingly GPU intensive.
Good to know. It doesn't look like anything's dropping.
No, it will probably cool down a bit.
Thank you for the heads up.
We will see. Thank goodness.
Wasn't expecting it to be that hot on my foot, man.
Yeah, I know. The Elmo emote, very accurate for my PC right now. I didn't realize how crazy this game was. Holy moly.
Also, welcome, A&J Games. Nice to see you.
TFW, no DLSS, I guess. DLSS is good for saving on performance with the upscaling.
What does DLSS stand for?
Great question. I have no idea, but it's
Dang
an NVIDIA proprietary.
I wanted to know if you
download sick skins from Fortnite. No, I don't know. I don't know what it means.
DLSS stands for Deep Learning Super Sampling. It's a type of video rendering technique that looks to boost frame rates by rendering frames at... I'm not going into that link.
Oh my gosh. We don't have shadows anymore. That's fine.
We should splash it with water.
Oh, true. Yeah.
We'll put water on your feet. That'll cool it down.
As a little treat.
It's summer. It can have a little drinky drink. Oh, what's that? Sip check for your PC. Could you imagine?
Oh, we do have smokes. So.
Oh, we do have smokes.
Good to know.
Don't smoke them.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, we picked them up. We need a bag so we can pick up our tear.
Oh yeah, I don't remember where you get the bag.
I want a bag.
Alright, well, while we're waiting...
Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement, like an eggshell.
Shall we do the
Like a crab.
Like a crab?
Yeah, we can do the Sylvie call.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I guess I can also scale this down to 1080 and see how it goes. Anyway, we'll do that in a minute. Just thinking. Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Firewalker. I need you to connect me to a civilian. A Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on.
The lieutenant.
Number is 005 1944 298.
The lieutenant takes a look at his notes.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Ring.
Also, wait. Before you continue, I saw
Yes.
I saw a Reddit post of someone's mother playing this game, and they're writing notes in their little notebook as they go on, and they went to write. They were gonna write down that their name was Dick Mullins. Their child was like, maybe wait before you write that. Maybe give it a minute before you write that down.
Oh no.
It endeared me a lot.
Oh, Dick Mullen. That's funny. Also, I don't know if you were here A&J Games before for the shout out and the thank you, but hey, we'll say it again. Thanks for
No, you can just watch the vlog.
giving us a little shout out. Oh,
That sounds like a you. No, I'm kidding.
I thought it would be a nice thing to do. Appreciate all the support.
Sassy.
Getting friends on board. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary, but we
It's
much
really
appreciate
cute.
it.
We super appreciate it. Super duper.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Alice.
All right,
Give it
what
to
do we
me. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Let's do it.
Give it to me. She might be busy.
ASMR. Give it a minute. She might be busy. Oh, he already said that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you did.
Cringe streamer.
Alice, are you okay? Alice? Alice's portrait is really nice,
It
actually.
is. The art's all really good, except this one. I
So-
don't like Harry's
I mean, the
portrait. It's good
art is good. Just
But
because
it does
you don't
terrify me.
particularly like it.
Do you like it? It scares
I've
me.
seen worse.
Yeah, fair.
He's got your hairline.
What's the plan for the game? Well, we're going to try and investigate the murder for once.
For once.
When we can finally hold our vom down.
Yeah,
But
I don't think
we're
we'll be
not
able
there
to do it yet.
And we're going to be mean to some people, which we had the media literacy ran at the beginning. We'll see how we go. It
see
did
how we
make us
go.
pretty sad last time when we had to be mean to some people.
Being
so.
mean to people sucks, man.
And, fascism sucks, but it's there. It's in the writing. I don't know. It's well written, but... we'll get
Honestly,
into it.
our goal right now is investigate the murder.
Who knows? Find a plastic
I reckon
bag.
we need to get money from Joyce.
Yes. We also need a plastic bag.
Oh, we need a bag for our tear.
And I've completely forgotten how to get it. I know it's just like lying around somewhere, but...
Well, I thought it was locked and you can't get it until you get to over the thing. Or is it not? No?
I don't know.
Cool.
I know what you mean. I thought you could get it before that, because you can do some tear before the first night.
Right, I don't remember.
Fair enough.
You got no
Oh,
notification.
no. Well, I don't know what happened.
Well, you got here anyway.
Well, at least you're here. That's what matters. Thanks for coming, miss. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming, Mist. Definitely watching that awful Golden Globes monologue. So I don't even
Fair
know which
enough.
one you're talking about because I have no interest in the Golden Globes. What's the monologue? I'm gonna Google it. Okay, you can.
Oh, okay, go on. Oh, that's gonna be so loud. Holy moly.
Officer,
She finally
I have
returns.
Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
I am intrigued by this terrible monologue. Stony silence from the jokes. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
We can put it on stream later.
I don't even know who Joe Coy is.
I've never heard of Joe Coy here. I've heard of Joker.
No idea. Yeah, we'll put it up later.
Yeah. We'll watch it
We'll
on
put it
stream
later.
together.
That'll
The
be
cringe
funny.
as wind down. That bad, huh?
Thanks for the catch up.
All right, we'll see if we stream it later.
Jokes do not land.
Right.
That sounds like your joke.
It's true. I don't have very good jokes.
No, you were supposed to be like, wow.
Oh, no worries, miss. Fair enough.
No worries, tell Blah we say hi.
Bye. But also, I said
Bye bye.
All right.
Yes,
Malaika.
hello?
Female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here.
I feel like number 2 is, maybe 1.
All right.
Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right.
She
Hello,
recognizes
officer. What can I do for you?
your voice almost immediately. I'm not fast
There is
enough.
no resentment in her tone. She wants
Electrochemistry,
you to
no.
cast her out.
Buddy, no.
No question about it.
Buddy, no.
That's not true.
Buddy, no. Put it back in your pants. We'll just start from 1, right?
All right, you
Follow
quit your
the
job
tree.
at the Welling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
You can hear it tense up on the other side.
Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Is this in character?
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with
Oh
me?
boy.
The
Static waivers.
let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Whoop! Maybe we won't push.
Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know.
She seems to relax a little bit.
I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Rip Sylvie.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't.
She clears her throat.
Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They used the Union's film, or the one on the coast.
Yes, our gun is missing.
But Kim doesn't know. Well, he
Kim-
does now, actually.
Well, because
if
of
we've spoken to
Everard,
Everard.
but he didn't know.
He doesn't know we've lost our badge.
True. We'll see how that turns out.
It was someone else.
The lieutenant makes a
We'll
note.
find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, I feel like question 1 is answered by there's no phone.
Yeah.
Go on.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw you.
Oh, no.
Gun detective.
She sounds beyond exacerbated. I showed you my gun. When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
She stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue.
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Harry.
Raphael.
Oh yeah, Raphael.
Oh, no.
People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed, I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me.
What a disaster.
You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Harold. I mean, superstar cop, right?
What, the second one? Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I'd love to say.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Yes, but what happened to my gun?
Yes, but what happened?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns.
Good line.
My goodness.
It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
She sighs.
Oh.
He would though.
I mean, we can try and keep it professional, but I don't know.
He would though.
He would?
I feel like he would.
Just one as a treat. Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime? What?
No, absolutely not.
Savage.
That came so fast, you can't but wonder what else she would be good at.
Yes, what would she be good at?
Baseball, ring-a-bell quiz shows, catching keys in the air, petting an angry cat.
She's moping in the background.
Oh my goodness. I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Well, low empathy, right? I feel like... I know it's a red check, but... Do you think we would care? You want to do it because it's a red check here?
No, it doesn't make sense.
I don't think I really... With what we were going for.
No, he
don't
doesn't
think-
have enough, like,
Given it's one.
psycho to be that self-aware.
Alright, bye, Sylvie.
You
Hi,
hear
girl.
the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already
Did
familiar
Alice hear all of
voice.
that?
I don't know.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
Should we admit we lost our badge? Or should we just leave it for the entire run?
I kind of want to see what happens, but I don't know if it's a bad idea. I mean, everything we're doing is a bad idea.
This entire playthrough is a bad idea.
Probably
so
should have had a drink in game before making that call.
maybe.
Or if we do the badge thing,
Yeah.
we do it after getting some booze.
Alright. I don't
Yeah,
actually know
similar.
what booze does.
Oh, it kind of like Siggy's. Oh, I can't pull it out right now. I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
Voice disappears into the void.
In the cabin, you
Close
see
the door. We've already had that. Well, what is it? So they, like, you take damage, but it increases, like, these, so you can level up stats higher than what you normally can. Drinking can't drink every time you do a bad thing, yes, but it's this guy drinking.
No,
not
bro,
us.
we would be so flasted.
And we'd lose all our HP if we had a drink every time we did something bad.
So
Because we're
wasted.
bad boys.
What's she gonna do?
Alright. Well, we should probably talk to some people around, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get some skill points, right?
Mhm.
Hello.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
Oh, I love Tommy.
What do you want?
Keep listening.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
Finishes and turns to you.
By the time I'm like, oh, I should read this, it's already like too late. Excuse me, ma'am. That's my
What do
chair.
we say? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Alright, what's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south down the road.
Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes and mazoot.
Seeing if she'd listen to my command. Let's see. Oh, that's the mean version, but we don't always have to necessarily be outright mean.
No,
with
no.
low empathy.
I think too.
I don't quite understand what you just said, because we're done.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
So tell me, what do you need?
I guess we probably want money from people, right? Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh?
Sudden financial duty snap him out of his days.
No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Probably lean towards
Mhm.
the trash option, right? Makes sense. First work, then pay.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Secretly agree here.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like
Oh,
whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Thanks for saying hi, stream. Our gremlin is here.
Your back paws hurt. I need to trim them.
Can't confirm or deny if they're mob bosses, honestly.
Nah.
I
assume they'd just be like shipping bosses.
Yeah, like the logistics folks, whatever you call them.
Got you.
Maybe I should go on strike.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations.
Yo,
We promote our own
welcome.
leaders.
Nice to have you
People
along.
like
Thanks for
striking
coming, Jordan.
against your own Mother.
Stop trying to sniff this and let me trim your nails. Keep playing.
She's here to join us. Sorry, I'm getting captivated by our stinky gremlin.
Captivated.
She's here. She might jump back on cat cam later, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We'll hit him with no, your mother. Yeah?
I don't think you understand how that joke goes, but do continue. You were
Try our
asking
best.
about the strike?
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Oh, Joyce.
Hmm?
That's the company rep, right?
Pretty sure.
Yes, from the Wild Pines.
Okay.
We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Good job.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He makes a ka-ching sound.
Ka-ching!
Anything else I should know?
Anything else?
He thinks.
Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
Oh, stop, Godin.
We did. We got him indeed.
You like your mama jokes. I mean, what?
I don't know. Sometimes it's funny.
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid.
He smells awkwardly.
Not that I blame him, really.
Alright, here's hoping it works.
We'll see if she'll stay. That's a head.
There you go. She's here.
That's a head indeed.
You might settle. We'll find
She's
out.
looking out the window. Not you.
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon. A glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended,
Oh,
you can get on to
electrochemistry.
the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
We're gonna have a lot of electrochemistry in this run, are we not?
Alright. I don't think
Wait.
we're getting empathy anytime soon.
Why are your people zombies in the corner? What's where? How? Huh?
Art style or something.
No, they're cool. They're cool, fam.
I mean, this understandably, you know,
Yeah, I guess.
given we're off like a something of a bender.
But Kim looks rad. What a guy.
Kim's a little more straight laced.
What a lad.
Oh yeah, I don't think we introduced Kim. This is our partner, Kim.
This is Kim. He's the best. We should
He's
chat to
cool.
him after this.
We should.
Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
You're welcome, Miss Dee Dee. Thanks for coming along. Stream's popping off. Everyone's here.
Everyone's here.
Everyone is here.
It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy.
Good to see you, though. Hope you're going well.
What blood?
Blood?
Oh, it's not blood. It's just the art style.
Yeah, I don't know what the choice
So
was.
there's kind of like splotches on Kim's face, and Harry just has a lot of redness around his eyes and his ears because he's not doing well. He's been on a several days bender.
multiple, if not a week or
Many
more.
day a bender.
Far too long.
A bender for the ages.
Far too long.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Yeah, me too. Me too, Tommy. Me too, Tommy.
Wait, what? We wouldn't
Wait, what?
understand. We wouldn't
No.
understand.
Our Harry.
He
I'm
smells.
just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity.
He knows we're dumb.
Tommy's
Oh,
calling
no.
us out.
Just for reference, we've gone low on empathy and
Psyche.
smarts. Because we're doing a fascism run, we thought it would be suitable.
Oh, mostly
to
for
match with
psyche. I didn't want to be mean to people knowing that I was being mean to people. You know?
Well, yeah, that's fair.
I'd rather
That's fair.
play a dumb, stupid, doesn't understand he's being a dick Harry,
Yeah.
as opposed to is being really, really mean and knows it Harry.
Yeah.
It hurts me.
It still hurts even with low empathy, but
Oh, it does.
but you have to really be paying attention to the writing.
How's it going? It's good.
Yeah,
it's
we're going
quite
alright.
warm.
Thank you.
I'm sure you probably
It's a little sticky.
are similar. But otherwise, we're good. We're just
Oh, yeah.
getting into the swing of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, well, I mean, we will start being mean to people, but
Which, that's why we've got the pinned disclaimer that
we're avoiding it.
not really
We're
like
avoiding
this
it.
either.
But otherwise,
'cause
we're
it's
good.
really hard to be mean to these people, these characters, like
Enjoy your veggie chopping.
enjoy the veggie chopping, yeah. Hope
Yeah.
it goes well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you say that
I
so
don't know.
weirdly?
Because I'm weird. Oh no. Scrambling on strength.
Tommy, what are you hauling?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
I mean, two, right?
Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking.
He
man.
grins.
Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Mm. No, Tommy's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
He would never give us a track.
What do you reckon? 1 or 2?
2.
That's your machine behind you? He
This rockin' beauty
points at the lorry with his thumb.
sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
He's lying.
He could very well be. You don't trust
Look
this
at
guy?
those tattoos.
Tommy the man?
Oh, Tommy Lom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's a definitely real name.
Yeah, Tommy the man.
Are we into cars?
We haven't asked him about his car, so I feel like that would have been first, right?
Oh, I guess we could say interested, not really. Rip.
Yeah.
I just asked because, I don't know, it must be a cop reflex.
Yeah, it must be. Your job's to know all these little things, isn't it? Well, my job
Past the back of the lorry.
is to deliver tracksuit trousers.
So nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
You never know.
Depends on the sports equipment.
True.
Oh, I want a tracksuit.
Alright, can I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand
Alright.
out the merchandise.
Hey, it doesn't hurt
The
to ask.
bosses won't be happy.
It does hurt.
Could have sold
That's fine.
that. Could have sold it.
Oh well, right, I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Do we leave first? Do we ask for smokes?
Oh, we don't have any empathy, man. We can ask
That's
for
not it.
smokes.
Got any smokes on you?
Nope, don't smoke.
You know, it's what the big lorry behind him.
Some of the other drivers do, though.
What's that in your hand?
There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Tracksuit mafia.
Oh my gosh.
Give me the
They're
tracksuits,
here.
Tommy.
That's I don't know any words. I can't do that accent. I'm gonna say,
Tracksuits. As some tracksuits.
Hey, isn't he smoking right now?
Oh, there we go.
The smell is in the air.
Sure you smoke. You're smoking right now.
Okay. But this is my last one. And it's a bad habit. You should quit before both of us have lung cancer.
I don't think me quitting will stop you getting lung cancer, my man.
True. But, you know,
My
at least
man.
he shows some concern.
The sweet relief of what? Tommy, no!
Oh,
No, Tommy.
stay with us, Tom.
No. Don't go towards the light.
Alright, I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers.
You're not my boss.
Thanks, man.
I'll be a stranger if I want to.
Whoop. Jerky autosave. Alright, also, just so my computer doesn't explode,
Uh-huh.
I'm pulling the trigger. It looks the same.
Yeah.
It looks the same.
Yeah.
And has not actually helped that much.
Yeah.
A little. It's brought it down to like 30%, but
That's better.
it'll look fine on stream. Because somehow this game is crazy intense.
For a point and click.
Yeah. A bold slogan, Humanox covers the truck.
Looks more like a shipping container.
It does.
No, we should talk to Kim.
Oh, Kim, let's talk in front of the monument.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Yes.
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
How much?
No, we can't admit that to him yet.
Alright.
We can't tell him yet.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
Yes.
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
He considers your question a moment before answering.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Kim, if only you knew. If only you knew. Number 3.
Oh, I was going to go 4, but I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm looking at chat. Number 3.
Number 3.
Unless that was for the last one.
It could have been.
Help! It's funny. No, I won't say that.
What?
Spoilers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It could be sexy.
So the case probably isn't mysterious, but could be sexy? You
It
reckon?
could be
It could be
sexy.
sexy.
There was some interest in this case at my station. But not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
It's true that Kim is dry, but he's a good dry boy.
He is very dry. He's gonna hate us.
He's yep. Yep. He's already disapproved
He's
of us
gonna
once.
more than hate us.
So
No.
Look away.
I
my
thought
darling.
about it. I thought about it.
Don't think about it.
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Maybe there's a young woman involved.
Yes, it just so happens there's a beautiful blonde 19-year-old woman at the heart of this
Okay.
case. A rich one, in fact. Part of a murder sex cult.
Now he's intrigued.
The wary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Wow, really? That's mega sexy.
No, not really. Was there anything else?
Okay.
He's
Okay.
basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
I feel like this is going to come back. This is going to be a callback
Phew.
later, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in
He
a
considers the phrasing.
pissing competition.
What is happening?
We're investigating a
Welcome
murder.
to Disco Elysium, my friend.
This game is very chaotic.
Welcome to Disco Elysium.
It's silly and serious somehow at the same time. I don't know.
All of the above.
If you've missed the first stream, a murder has happened. There's been a body hanging in a courtyard for like a week or something.
Yeah.
We're trying to find out what's happening, but there's also little weird side detours.
So
along the
many
way.
little side, big,
Big
side
side detours.
detours.
So it's like a whole season of TV with filler episodes and everything.
Yes.
I guess, for lack of a better term. But it's only been hanging for a week because our character was on a bender for like the entirety of a week when he was supposed to be here.
He was supposed to be investigating, and instead, he was on a bender.
Drank himself into amnesia.
He literally,
So
he doesn't remember anything because he drank so much. And so, like, half of the game is figuring out what the heck he's been doing for a week. And some of those answers are
not correct.
a bit
Not
ridiculous. He lost his gun.
We're
Lost
trying to
his
find our
badge.
gun. Kim doesn't know that we lost our badge.
He doesn't have to until we find it.
Well, yeah, and then it'll be silly.
Unless we find it while he's away. So we wait to get the body down.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Tell me about
Well,
it.
just act cool. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
No, let's not push it. We'll
Alright,
ask him later.
we'll
We'll
let
ask
it
him
go,
later.
let it
Is there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all I need right
Yeah,
now.
I'm fine.
Good.
Lieutenant nods.
Should we come back to this?
We can come back to that later. Will he rat us out by the end of the game? Probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
Rat us out for what? We didn't murder anyone.
Well,
We're investigating. It happened before we got here.
do we want to talk about him?
Yes.
Alright. I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes,
Yes, you.
you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Yeah, but I love you. Why do you always think it's murder? You always think... You always... Ah! Liz isn't dead. I'm chill. It's fine.
Definitely not number 3.
No! 2.
Alright, come on, Lieutenant. Open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
Don't ask about his glasses. No. Ah, no. Ah, no. Can we not? Can we do it in a minute? Can we do
Alright.
other things first?
What do we say? You're wearing glasses?
No.
Tell me a secret
Yes.
about yourself.
He won't.
It's a single eyebrow.
Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but They refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
What a Chad.
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
I love Kim.
We do not have enough authority.
No.
Give up. There's nothing you can do.
Oh,
The
that was
lieutenant relaxes
weird.
his eyebrow,
it was weird.
and you seem to regain control of yourself.
I guess we can come back to that later.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Liz is dead and you'll die on this hill. Sunday stream, you'll be proved right. It even says on the calendar, bug snacks. Alyssa was right all along.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I can't wait to prove you wrong. On Sunday.
Well, you know, we'll get there when we get there.
Prove you wrong. Yeah.
So how do you know... That wouldn't have come through on stream. But...
No.
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Oh, this is that thought experiment.
Hey?
The one about whether you can count writing stuff down as part of your memory.
Oh.
I can't remember what it is.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. Alright, I'll look it
You're
up.
super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Sorry, I'm just realizing for some reason the music seems like a hair too loud compared to the dialogue, but we'll see how we go.
You can continue while I look
All
at
right,
this.
I'm gonna do it. This is the media literacy check. All right, you don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side.
Shakes his head.
It's not an interesting topic.
All right, we don't want to admit that we've forgotten what Seoul is, so okay then.
I don't speak a word of Seolite, and I've never met either one of my grandparents. There is nothing ethnic I can tell you, or anyone else.
The extended mind
Oh.
thought experiment.
I've never heard of this.
It's the idea that there's two people, and they both want to get to. So it's a thought experiment.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's you know, it's like the trolley problem.
Yeah,
but different. So there's two people, Inga and Otto. Inga is like, oh, I want to go to, I don't know, the museum in my town. I'm going to think back in my brain memory and remember that it is at this address, and then I'm going to walk to that address and visit the museum. Whereas Otto is like, I want to go to the museum. Let me check my notebook where I write everything down. Oh, there's the address. I'm going to go to the museum, and goes to the museum. And it's the argument of whether, like, your memory outside of your brain can count as your memory. Like, the extended mind being, like, part of your mind is in the notebook because, like, you're using the notebook as a form of memory.
I don't have an answer.
Well, that's...
No. You can be right about thought experiments. There's always a correct answer.
No. That's,
Trolley problem,
that's the point of
just
the
get
thought
the one
experiment.
guy. It's fine.
That's the thought.
I've solved it once and for all.
That's the-
Simple.
Anyway, so the guys who I think created the thought experiment argue that there's no fundamental difference between Inga and Otto, the memory and the notebook, since in both cases the information is reliably there when needed, available to consciousness, and available to guide action in just the way that dispositional belief is expected to be.
Uh-huh.
And in general, Clark embraces the assistance of technologies.
Arguably, notebook more reliable than human memory.
True.
But, you know.
Well, it depends on the human and their memory.
True.
And it depends on the person writing down in the notebook whether they're writing it down accurately or not.
True.
Right?
Yeah, alright. What if they lose their notebook?
Like Harry. Amnesia.
Well, then that's it. If they lose their notebook, that's it. It's over.
The best clip for the trolley problem. Have you seen the clip where the kids solve the... No.
No. That's forbidden knowledge.
That's the thing.
We're not allowed to know that. We'll become too powerful.
Wait, I missed part of this conversation. Oh,
Don't
the
mind
tiny
me.
one. The gremlin. Our little gremlin baby.
I'm realizing proves.
That's Elsa.
And what do you reckon?
I don't know.
Let's go.
I don't know why you're adjusting. I feel like things are going fine.
Oh yeah, this isn't relevant.
As you're adjusting stream
But it is also
things.
relevant. Alright, that's all for now. Conclude.
Good.
Oh wait, we did the mean
Let's
thing.
change the subject.
I didn't.
It
That's
was
good. I
pretty
didn't pay
matter-of-fact about it,
attention.
it was fine.
No, that's good. I didn't want to pay attention.
But you know.
That's the funny thing is that there already is an honor. there already is an honor.
Just not with us.
So the story of Elsa is that we adopted her from my brother when we moved to Canberra, because they adopted a bunch of other cats, and she wasn't doing well with a lot of changes all at once. But before they adopted a lot of other cats, they had Elsa and they had Anna, and they still have Anna, but Anna is not a very friendly cat, and Elsa always just wanted a friend, and Anna was like, no.
Yeah.
So there's already an Anna. There's also an Olaf and a Sven. That's their other cats at the moment.
Yeah, they've got a lot of frozen going on.
They're attached.
in their house.
They're attached.
Also, welcome, Ryden. Thanks for coming.
Welcome, Ryden.
Good to see you. Hope
Welcome
you're
to
going
the stream. I mean, we are seeing everyone today.
I know, it's going. It's
Oh my
popping off.
goodness. You all are
It's crazy.
here. You all are here.
Alright, shall we continue with this? Or you seem to be following me? Or...
Yes.
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 How do I fix this again? There we go.
I don't even know what you did just then.
Oh, so like it, the camera sometimes when you do conversations like lingers off center until you scroll in and out, and then it like snaps back to where it should be.
Weird. Hell yeah.
Bro. Money.
Oh, we need to go cash out. Yoink.
Thanks up. Oh no, thanks up.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
For now, yes.
For now. Wait, isn't our physical instrument high enough?
Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. It's now 5.
Nice. Strong boys. Strong boys.
We wear hot boy tank tops.
Hell yeah, hot boy tank top.
Talk to this lady.
Hey, ma'am.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Wait. Yeah! 6 more followers until affiliate.
True.
Very exciting.
We are
Thanks
almost
to our
there.
friends.
Hell yeah.
You also bought more RAM. I love that for you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, RAM's good. We like RAM.
Hell
in
yeah,
this house.
PC upgrades.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, sounds like a great time. Everyone to give a follow.
What? Bull.
What is this?
Well, this is like a career best.
Everyone
it feels
is
like
here.
the reunion
This
stream.
Literally everyone is here.
Smash Brothers.
Welcome,
man.
Bull. How is your day going?
Yeah.
Good
to see you.
I have words. Hello.
Wow.
Welcome.
We weren't ready for this.
We're
many,
bad
like,
at welcoming
friends.
people to stream, man.
No, but we're glad everyone's here.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for
Nice that people
coming.
drop in.
It's a hot day. It's cold. It's a hot day. Hot.
We are having a hot day.
It's hot. Is your PC still burning up as well?
It shouldn't be burning up as much.
It's still pretty hot though.
Oh, it will be, but
It's basically a heater in here.
but hey, CPU on Disco is now lower than OBS. It was much
That's
higher
good.
before.
Fruit baskets assemble.
This game is just like Threadripper McGee. you might say.
Confusingly, though.
It's like Unity point and click. Anyway, that's fine. We do our best here.
We are hitting that chat goal. We're hitting all the goals that we need to. except the follower goal. So we're getting there.
So, cringe streamer plug. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe.
AJ Games did it for us.
True, but I like hamming it up.
-5.
That's crazy.
Ew.
We don't even get it that cold here. Except maybe overnight winter, maybe it'll get down to -10 on a very cold night. But
In
it
Canberra.
rarely gets lower than like -1.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Rarely.
That's crazy. Don't
Further
die.
inland. Ooh, 14 degrees is nice.
Balmy.
I'll check.
It's not balmy, it's nice. I like 14.
I'll check.
-6 to...
Yeah, I remember you saying that yesterday, actually.
That's too much. That's too much minus.
What? Is apparently only 23? That can't be
But
right.
the humidity is 75%, which I think is what
Oh,
we're really
yeah, okay.
feeling.
That doesn't make sense.
Last year it hit -40. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, Bomb says it's 22.1.
No, as in like explosion bomb.
No,
For those
the
not in
Bureau
Australia,
of Meteorology.
which everyone calls the bomb. They don't like
It's
being
the
called
bomb.
that, but it's the bomb.
Well, they tried to change it, right? And then
They did.
and then there was so much backlash that they were like, okay, you can call us
No,
Bomb.
you're the bomb. You got to accept that. It's just a known fact.
Ew, so cold that Fahrenheit and Celsius were the same.
That's forbidden. That should never happen.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, no, yeah, it says Celsius. I understand. What?
What?
Walking to school at -30? I've literally never experienced anything that cold before.
No, that's bonknanas.
No worries. Enjoy your lurk. Go brush and all. I don't know what that means, but enjoy your brushing. The coldest I've been in was Korea. I think it got to like -16, 17.
Bleh.
That's the coldest I've had.
There. Coldest I've probably ever been is like here.
Yeah, so probably like -10.
In the Barra. Yeah.
You're a baby.
Like unless the snow's colder.
Yes. Yeah, it is,
Yeah, so I've
generally.
been in a little colder, but not like eyelash freezing cold. Heckin' Jindabyne Threadboo. Well, I got caught in a blizzard, had to walk in snowshoes.
Oh yeah, Threadbow is only like -2, -3.
Yeah, and I think it was in like September, so
Yeah, dang.
it was like late winter snow season kind of thing.
Whack. As an average, that's crazy. I really thought it would be colder than that.
Nah, it's surprisingly not that cold, but obviously the snow's cold and the blizzard sucked,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like crazy cold.
No.
For what it
Australia
was.
doesn't get crazy cold.
No,
It just doesn't.
nah, we don't really have much snow, except for like 2 areas.
Oh my goodness. If you washed your hair before school, your hair would be white from freezing.
Oh, frosted tips.
Yeah, the most we would get in Canberra generally is frost. I remember like walking to school with a short sleeve shirt on in the frost, and I thought that was gnarly.
I never had this experience. The worst we had when I was at school was like fog, and that one day where it was like the dust storm where everything was like red and caked in red.
Oh yeah, I remember
like the day
that.
after, that was whack. That's probably the worst thing
That
I ever
was
experienced
crazy.
in terms of weather.
It was like, yeah, a layer of red on everything from that random dust storm.
Yeah, and like the whole day, like the atmosphere was just like red.
Yeah.
It was like red fog.
It was crazy.
It was weird.
It was weird.
It was cool, but it was weird. Everything looked really cool.
Tips.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a dust. That was
That
a while ago.
certainly one of the dust storms. It's the
That
only one
was-
I've ever seen.
That
so-
was a bunch of dust from the outback, which is several hours away.
somehow got carried out to like
Got carried out
the
to
eastern
like
coastline.
yeah, the coastline, and just blanketed everything in a bunch of.
It was
orange
very
dust.
strange.
Super strange.
Very, very strange.
The other like weird experience I've had was the Canberra bushfires. Was
Ah,
that
yeah.
like
The 2003 ones?
I think so. Yeah, 2003. It was like Canberra, which is not huge, was basically surrounded by like different fires. And it was dark at like 3 p.m. because of all of the smoke. I remember there was an owl on top of our car at 3 in the afternoon.
As you do.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And my brother went up with the video camera, which at this point was, I think it was still like a film video camera that we had. Because we had the old film one for ages.
Mm-hmm.
Went up with the video camera into the hills because we were right next to National Park, basically. And I just remember the footage. I don't remember anything else. I remember the footage of him getting chased by sheep. Right. He's just like, oh, hey, sheep. And then the sheep just starts chasing him. He's just like, no, ah!
Yeah.
It was hilarious. We still bring it up because it's still funny.
That's very fair. It sounds
but,
very silly.
Yeah. Approximately 160,000 hectares were burnt in those bushfires. Crazy. They're calling it a firestorm. Dang.
Fair enough, re the hosing. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. You don't have your aircon and whatnot.
What?
30-degree weather.
Remember
It's
walking...
getting hosed.
Just turning on the hose. Yeah. I miss that. We used to have a little, like, flower. And so you'd plug the hose in, and it had little holes in the front, and it would, like, flip around. Kind of like the whirly boys at, like, car dealerships. You know, the air ones? It would do that, but with water, and it would just spray water everywhere and, like, dance around. That was fun.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I miss that. I miss that. Anyway, sorry, we can continue.
That's alright. This is still a game stream, so while still being a bit of a story.
We're gaming. We're gaming.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap our thingies.
Yes.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Wait.
Lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
Clearly it is.
Higher reaction speed on this guy.
Yeah.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so.
Alright.
Goodbye, ma'am.
My walker. Thank you.
You broke it.
I
You
did.
broke it.
Yeah.
Should we read the plaque?
I guess we can learn some history while we're here.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island,
Buckle up,
pointing
children.
towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A
Terrifying.
silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What indentations? What do I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
Something big.
Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king?
Okay.
He cleans his
I
glasses full of
can't
milk.
see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Yeah, the fires are pretty.
Oh yeah, in 2020, my family got evacuated, right? That was that one.
Oh, yeah, like the late 2019, early 2020.
Yeah. They were like evacuated into Wagga. Wagga. For quite a while, actually. Over like Christmas and stuff. It was crazy.
It was. It
Had to
sounded
bring
pretty
like
intense.
all of the animals up as well.
Ugh.
Which is a lot because we have like
There's
3
horses.
horses. I had dogs. No, that's it. It's fine, I'm fiddling.
Oh, fair enough. Just make sure it's not.
The
That's
king.
on this one.
What country are we in? This is a made up. This is a made up country.
Yep. I can
This
tell
is-
you the
wait,
city
what
is
country is
Marnays. The country. Revachol.
Revachol?
Yep. Pretty sure. Or is that the city? And
I
Marnays
thought-
is the landmass.
Yeah, I thought Marnays was Let me check.
Can't remember. I thought Revachol was the country because of what's his name? With the oil contour Revachol. That guy.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, it's a city.
Yeah.
Oh, then what's Martinez? Oh,
There's a city on
Insulin.
the Isle of Insulind.
The Martinez must just be a district of
The
Revachol.
disgraced former capital of the world.
So it's not real. Like, it's kind of like a melting pot of various, like, actual countries, I guess. But it's its own, like, history. They've got thousands of years of law. The people who made it. I don't know all of it, but it's based on, like, their own little sort of, like, tabletop thing, like, homebrewed that they used to run.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Made by Estonian developers. I don't know, just... Yeah, I don't know, it's cool.
It's some really cool world
It has
building.
interesting background.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely something to take notes on. Because as you can see, you won't remember even if you've played it a few times.
There is much detail. It's very hard to keep track of everything. What do you reckon? Political?
Yes.
It's a king and he's shot.
Why not? What
Troops.
this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them. Sometimes at kings.
He takes a note in his notebook. See, there you go. Kim's taking notes on this game.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
You can try it. Why not?
Why not? While we're here.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago.
Me,
How would you
everyday
know
IRL.
what this guy did many centuries ago?
Yeah.
High above you, the king stands
Alright,
Goodbye,
well,
King.
we're done with the king for now.
Who should we talk to next? Foreign car, kept in good condition.
Foreign news things.
Hey, whoa.
Don't tell this guy.
hey, whoa.
Again, just...
Oh, money.
Just goofing.
We need that.
Lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze.
Hell yeah, booze.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Oh yeah, it's a statue.
Yeah, he's been dead for quite a while.
A while.
Like, he was alive before the revolution that happened, which is why this place is so, like, beat up. Bullet holes everywhere.
Yeah, what's his name again?
Philip the Third, I think.
Why is that our search? This is not gonna come.
I wonder. I maybe got his name wrong. I can't remember. Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal
Oh,
belongings,
it's with an S.
stickers, insignia.
Yeah.
Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting. The odor mixes with cigarette residue.
No, the murdered one, we don't know who... Well, in-game we don't know who he is yet.
We know.
We
who
know behind
it
the
is.
camera. Wink. You're just afraid of work yourself. Boomer attitudes. Alright, no one wants to, you know.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Sounds like it's right up this run's alley.
Should we go show everyone the body after this?
Yeah, we should probably interact with it.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror.
Oh no.
The pendant features a sun crowned with
We know
waving
whose
rays.
lorry it is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia.
Syncretistic.
Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Lieutenant nods towards the racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over. He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared.
Oh, you
racist
never know.
lorry.
Never know.
Show me the body.
Alright, let's go to the body. Talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll come back, fam. Freak. Seek.
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 That song is a jam.
The body.
Right, here's the guy.
That's the guy.
He's definitely not a king.
Not a king.
He's just hanging out.
Just a dude.
Ha 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 ha.
We're gonna throw up again if we try this.
Probably.
Oh, we can open that now.
Do it.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Just a trash container. There is no such thing.
Oh, man.
Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage.
The one in your hand.
Or...
Did someone say, pry?
Do we go for it? Heck yeah, probably.
It makes me think of, Fruit El Dorado. You don't remember?
You'll have to refresh me.
With, what's his name? Altivo is the horse.
Right.
Is it?
I can't comment. It's been not that long since I watched that film, but I still
Yeah,
can't
we
remember.
watched it together. It is Altivo.
Right.
So what are the guys? What can't I remember them? Miguel and Tulio.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
One of them is trying to get the horse to get a pry bar. He's got an apple.
Right.
And he's trying to he's like, I'll give you this apple if you get us a pry bar to get us out of this jail cell on a ship. No, that's called a... What's a ship prison cell? It has a special name. Yeah, the brig. So he's like, fetch the pry bar. And the horse Altivo really wants the apple. So he comes back with keys. And Tulio, Miguel is like, he's not going to get a pry bar, he's a horse. So when he comes back with the keys, it's all like, ha ha ha. He did better than you thought, Tulio, because he got the keys to get us out. But all I can think of is pry bar. He's a horse.
Fair. I have forgotten this detail.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway, heck
Whatever.
yeah, pry bar.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
We just commit or...
No, or pry bar.
No worries. Enjoy your dinner. Hope it turned out alright with the...
Enjoy your dinner.
Spaghetti veg.
Yes. Hope you have some good veg and dinner.
Enjoy.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for
popping in. It was lovely to
nice
see you. We
yeah.
hope you're doing well.
I'm sure we'll catch you on another stream of yours.
Yeah. That's all I can think of to say. Super appreciate you dropping in, dear.
Hell yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Or Lieutenant?
Yeah,
Or
it's
do we
because
do
it's a
that
great
one?
movie. It's a great movie. No or.
No.
Pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
Yo.
He probably has one.
Whoa.
And he also has information.
Welcome to the fruit basket.
Dark lightning.
Oh, that's what the Q means.
I'm guessing.
That's much more readable.
Dark
my
lightning.
Like the
I'm guessing it's dark lightning. Thanks for joining,
thanks
Dark
for joining.
Lightning. Welcome
Much
to the
appreciated.
stream. We hope you're having a swell time,
Hell yeah.
a swell day, a good time zone, etc.
Whichever time, whatever weather it may be.
Hot or cold.
We appreciate you being here. Thank you.
We do. Welcome to the stream.
Hell yeah.
Welcome.
Ask the manager? Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby wide open.
Pry bar.
Force time. Jam the tool under the lid and pull.
Pry bar.
Roll a 10.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just
Infuriating.
isn't bending.
What do you mean?
One off.
We took out Measurehead. But we can't open
One
this
off.
puny
Pathetic.
rubbish bin.
Gotta go hit the gym.
Oh my goodness.
What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend,
Thank you, Half-Life.
but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
You know what we have to do.
The first one.
Yeah.
The heck kind of metal is this?
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
We kick it as well.
Listen, Kim. Yes.
We have to get
No,
up.
it will take damage.
All right, hang from the pry bar with all our weight.
Yes.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
That's it.
I can't.
I remember kicking it in my last playthrough, man.
It's like the scene in Lord of the Rings when Viggo kicks the helmet.
That's your favorite thing to bring up. When was the last time we watched Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
And how many times have you brought that
Hey,
up
did you guys
since
know
we
that
watched
was
it?
real and he really
How
hurt
many
his
times
toe?
have you brought that up since we watched Lord of the Rings last?
Because it's funny.
You don't even
And you
like
get
Lord of the Rings that
exasperated
much.
every time.
I want a divorce. I want a divorce.
I think it's funny to bring up, but fair enough. I bring it up at like every 5 minutes. Because
It is funny. I'm laughing, but I'm also exasperated because every time I'm like, "Hey, let's watch Lord of the Rings," you're like, but they're so long.
I've watched it twice with you.
Only twice.
Yeah, twice.
Twice is not enough.
I guess I'll have to get back to it at some point.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It should be a yearly rewatch, but you won't let me.
We do, in fact, on that note, get a bunch of different countries in analytics.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time I checked analytics.
Like, not heaps, but there's a mix of a few
I'm
here or there.
gonna have a look. Wait,
Alright, that's it. I can't pry it open.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
Something like that. Maybe Discovery?
Yeah, here we go. 34% Australia. That's probably us.
Yeah.
25% United States. That's not us. 8% Canada.
Represent.
That's you guys. 5% New Zealand. That's Miss.
Shout out to Miss.
4% UK.
We
I don't
probably
know who
haven't
that
talked
is.
to them yet. Or if we do, we haven't. worked
4%
it out.
India. That's Ryden. 4% Germany.
Not
no
sure.
idea. 2% Russia.
Das Vidania. Or whatever they say. I can't remember. I don't know who.
And then
That
there's
would be-
just there's a bunch
Some
of
Serbia, Brazil, France, Ireland, Japan, Bulgaria, Ecuador. They're all 1%.
2% of people watching on their consoles.
Yo, PS5 gamers.
Hell yeah, boy.
Hell yeah. Mostly Android app. Respect.
Oh, I'm so proud of the Android app users and not the iOS users.
Exactly. 4 times more than the iOS users. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, you get me.
Hell yeah. I'm glad there's someone out there like me.
If I got a quarter for every time Yuzu mentioned the broken foot scene, I'd have $1 million.
You would be the richest woman alive.
Which is a lot. And it's weird that it happened so many times for someone who's watched the movie not many times.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know. I feel like it's the funny classic like movie trivia thing that people always bring
Well,
up.
yeah, that's the joke, right?
So I
is
like
that
running it
people
into the
always
ground.
bring it up.
Or running it into the Grand, you might say. Grand. That's my favourite part of the film now.
So you're going to finish the stream on your own? Is
I guess.
I'm just going to go.
Alright, but I wanted to use the pry bar.
I'm gonna
Or
have
should I
to-
call it a pry bar?
But I wanted to use the pry bar. I feel like I'm losing out on something not using the pry bar.
FOMO. What?
Yuzu!
Pry bar is quite satisfying and handy.
We almost
You are
died.
just not good enough at prying.
Wow.
You should get the keys.
Savage. He nods without the slightest hint of irony. He sounds like he's talking to a preschooler.
True.
You are. The pry bar is quite satisfying and handy. But we are just not good enough at prying. We should get the keys. That's like the whole gentle parenting that I see come up on my Instagram all the time.
True.
You're right, friend. The pry bar is satisfying and handy. But you're just not good enough.
Aw,
I don't feel like
leave.
that's gentle.
We need some Nosafed.
Oh, we do? We do. No, but we need our money. I mean, we should deposit our giant check at Freet.
Oh yeah, the giant novelty check.
Giant novelty check.
Worthless in a pawn shop. Better not give it to the pawn shop then.
No.
Right. Money.
It's you talking to your parents on your teacher voice.
I'll deal with you
Yeah.
in a minute.
It's me talking to customers with my customer service voice.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free
Not like
to
this.
look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
He returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting of colourful photos of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Rude. I want to read
Looks
it.
like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Which one do we go with?
I want to.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods.
How do you know what flavor it
Her
is?
shoulders tense. She shuffles back, only slightly.
Understandable reaction.
Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place.
I don't know what.
How do you know what
anyone said
flavor?
that to me.
How do you know what flavor bubblegum she has?
Unreliable narrator.
Yeah,
The
you
lieutenant
get it.
frowns at you before turning to the
Oh,
with
no.
a half smile.
Oh, no.
Already?
We've hit an all-time low with Kim. We just
Already?
got the achievement.
Yuzu! We haven't even done anything!
I'm sorry, Kim. I love you.
That's all it took?
Yep.
Already?
Yep. We've done it. We've blown it.
Oh, Kim, no.
We've blown it.
Oh, no.
Should we ask about the fashion police or pull up now?
Yeah, I want to know about that.
You mean this? This is Pop.
Looks like it also has something called
Forget about all that.
Police
What's
de la
this fashion police
Mode, featured
feature?
on page 34.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean.
She stops to think.
It's about who's the most stylish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Point at yourself. Lazy on scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, whoa. Our hot tank top. Green shoes.
This
Snake
is not a
skin.
hot tank top.
It looks sweaty.
We are
It's
not the
gross.
fashion police.
Lieutenant looks at you.
We're the real police.
I wish I was the fashion.
Before we go on, what is this fruit?
I don't know.
Frit?
Frit?
He shrugs.
Oh, what was the already? No. So we got an achievement pop up,
Yup.
and the achievement is hit an all-time low with Kim.
Baddest of the bad cops.
Baddest of the bad cops.
Only 2.2% of people have gone this far.
2.2% of players have made Kim this upset with them.
So that's
But I feel like we haven't even done anything to deserve it.
well, we made fun of someone previously.
But that was an accident.
I thought we were doing a character thing, but fair enough. What do we do? What is Frit?
I can't believe Kim hates us already. I thought we'd at least get like part way through the whole fascism thing before we got that achievement. I don't like
Alright,
this.
why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier.
She chews on her gum with
It
disgust.
Welcome back, Ryden.
Welcome back. How was
Thanks
your
for
brushing?
joining. Oh yeah, how was your brushing?
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
He puts down the magazine.
But you're allowed to read a magazine?
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Yes.
wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Rolls up the giant novelty check. Looks like she's seen it before and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
That's so mean.
That was easy. Worryingly so.
Efrat, how many people does Efrat do
Oh,
that
man.
to?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo.
Good to know.
Ask some local dealers, maybe.
I love speed engine.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Good call, ma'am. Did you know the man who died?
not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Oh, his voice is soothing and professional.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
He brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine.
We need some
Yes?
Nosafed, right? Oh.
Yes.
Why does he hate us? Kim does
A
have it
small
together.
cabinet on the wall is filled with various
Should we get
medicine
some high?
bottles, nasal sprays.
It's
and
probably
blister
worth it for the
packs.
3 charges.
Yeah.
They all
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
But thank you. Already got ammonia, so we don't need that.
Oh, bye, Gremlin.
Oh, she's gone. Alright, we're back to the regular stream layout. What should we do? We are a little off leveling up.
Keep talking.
Yeah, should we talk to this guy since we've checked out his lorry or not? If he has anything new?
Yeah, all right.
Hello, compatriote.
You
There's
recognise
nothing
this?
new.
Okay, nothing new, alright. Whoops.
Oh no.
That's a good sign.
Oh no. We've gone too far. There's no turning back now.
We'll still have regrets, but
Oh, Kim hates us.
he does. But he won't
This
tell us.
Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box.
That's what I normally would do.
We can throw the box at Bone.
Alright.
Or do you reckon we just go for it?
I don't know anymore.
We don't have to do either.
I feel like a bad person.
We can just ignore it.
Alright, just leave.
Just leave it for now.
Just get out of here.
Maybe go kick up. Damage looks like it could have been caused by an earth. Like a bonsai.
An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it.
Got class in 6 hours. Fair enough. Get some sleep.
Oh my goodness.
Hope you can rest well.
Please
before
enjoy
that.
your sleep and
Holy
rest
moly.
well. Thanks for coming
But
along.
thanks for coming. Been nice to have you
It was
on.
good to see you. And thanks
Take
for
care.
everything you've done for us. Again, super appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Yeah, we do. We're just waiting on the follows. The
Classic.
follower amount.
Wrapped macaronis. I forgot what it said. Whatever.
I wasn't looking.
No, it's alright. It's too late.
I was looking at chat.
I let the goods do the talking. It says humanitarian aid tuna fish not for resale.
Oh, this guy.
This says speakers from the people of Samara.
Oh, do we have to be mean to this guy?
We probably will be. This says food gift from the people of Messina.
Messina!
Oh, shout out to Messina.
I love
Shout out to
gelato.
Simone, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Can we go to Messina?
The helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Maybe later. Hot air rises up from the sewer. Sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. That's concerning. Thank you for the
Thanks for the plug.
plug so we don't have to.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Browse through the box.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical,
Like us.
but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Shall we
Sure.
roll for 92?
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
I want
Love
it.
graphic design.
Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. possibly because of the awful typeface.
Hey, it's a real problem that affects some people. Like me.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only 450 for you, sir.
Is it composure that we need for the body? Or is it endurance?
Endurance.
Ugh.
We'll
right.
consider it for later. But not right now.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra series.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer.
There's the shopkeeper.
Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Oh, right. I thought these were the same, but sneakers and
One
speakers.
letter different.
Let's have a look at the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole. Dedicated, victorious, sporty. These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
Well, is that not a track and field legend?
Yeah.
Those sneakers, mister.
No.
Street vendor
Those
zones.
sneakers are the
50.
latest found sneakers. Super air,
Yeesh.
super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Tell him
That's
his dream
crazy.
it.
Only? That's madness.
Speakers.
Yeesh. Let's have a look at the speaker.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, "Solidarity aid from the People's Republic of Samara." The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers.
The man points to
The
the footwear.
sneakers are the stars here.
But I already looked at the sneakers. So.
Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market.
Can't I just buy the sad conquered Sumerian speaker?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them.
I mean,
It probably
it doesn't really fit with what we're
I
going, but it's a funny
know.
line.
But I need some speakers.
Well, if you want them,
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
A fair point.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50
The
cents?
lunge.
Alright, leave. No deal, sir.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Try them on.
Rummage.
Rummage, don't try them on.
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, okay, try them on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Oh, well, oh no.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret.
Man nods eagerly.
They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
No thanks, fam.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
Alright, maybe not then.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
He gently removes the glasses from his face, setting you free. No!
No, you're right. I don't think we should do this.
No.
You're right, I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
I mean, it's funny, but rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool
Well,
while
I
doing
mean-
your dangerous police work.
Good to know. Should we try for it or not?
Try again.
No luck.
Blah.
Dang it.
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain
I want that.
sportswear brand called
Yo.
Amphibious, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on his bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals.
The street kind of
Bang,
makes a bang
bang.
bang sound.
And all for a mere 6 real.
That's very expensive.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
What?
I want the.
Kim, a firefight something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
We have not claimed the free game on Epic.
We have
We're not that big on Marvel.
No.
I honestly haven't checked my Epic Games Store and I don't know how long.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've opened it. We're doing it?
Sporty and practical, officer.
Hell yeah.
Good choice.
I don't even know what it does. I just want it. Free games, but free games that I'm not gonna play are just they're just taking up space.
Now this is drip.
This is drip. I'm sad it doesn't show the eyes on
Oh, maybe it's a detail thing.
the model.
Leave that on. Let's shadow this without it. No. That looks way
Oh,
better.
look at those birdies.
GP. Not yet.
Look at the birdies.
Oh, hi. Alright, what have you got to say for yourself?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking to him, his face breaks into a wide, glowing grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
Yeah, would be nice, eh?
You're very cool.
He makes both hands into
Bang,
finger
bang,
pistols
bang.
and fires a few finger bullets into the air.
Feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout a brewing.
Safety hazard, or do we do
Whip him out.
Whip him out.
Superstar cop. Yeah, boy.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Raises his arms in mock alarm. Shakedown.
Shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. What can I do for you?
He nods towards his shabby wares. This isn't a joke, give me your money, I need money. Or just kidding, I'm really here to shake you down for some answers.
I don't know.
I mean, there's no way he'll actually give us money, right? But is
I
that
don't
too gremlin?
think so. You try.
Alright, this isn't a joke, give me your money, I need money.
He does not need your money. Please regard that.
Okay,
We're just here to ask
thanks Dad.
questions.
Right.
Of course. Fire away.
Oh, of course. He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on, making himself comfortable. What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
You
Yeah.
won't sell the speakers.
Right, or the
Come
comfy
on,
pants.
bro.
Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer.
He begins counting on his
I've got
fingers.
sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers. All extremely cool and on board.
You have a permit to sell all that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just
Good delivery on
economic
that offer.
freedom. Take a look around.
He
It
takes
really
a deep
is.
breath.
You glance around at the crap buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Sweet, no permits means less work for me. Let's move on.
That's right. Revachol is the best place for an independent self-employed like myself. That's why it's so cool with all the models coming here and cool celebrities.
He smiles his bright toothpaste ad smile. Is there a discount for cool officers like me here?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on
He
sale.
nods towards the crates.
Anything you want, 50% off.
That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
The food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
I think one said not for resale on the packaging.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
Wait. Humanitarian aid.
Yeah, no.
Sure.
Does your supplier drive that Humanox lorry over there?
What?
The vendor looks over his left shoulder and stares at the lorry as though he's never seen a lorry in his entire life.
Mood.
Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk
Well,
to
he's
my
got us
buyer if
there.
you've got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
Lieutenant whips out his blue notebook and makes a note.
Classic.
Go humanitarian aid macaroni. Do
Oh yeah.
you reckon we do it?
Yes.
Alright.
Before we
Yes.
fascist him
Yes.
out.
Persuade him to give you some money.
Stop with the
What?
What?
Work your way up from there.
No, now I
This
feel
is
bad.
about business.
Hopefully we
Remember.
can say no.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur.
Oh, this is
Would
so
you like
gross.
to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay.
The man stops, his face suddenly serious.
But why, officer?
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
He raises a brow intrigued.
I feel like one is the funniest.
True. You want to do one?
I've cast my vote.
Alright, it's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane.
I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. How much are we talking about here?
1 million.
1 million. We're doing it.
But officer, I don't have that kind of money. There's got to be a more modest investment.
10 rail.
You reckon 10? We have spent 6.
Yeah.
Alright, 10 real.
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it,
I
my
don't feel
man.
It
bad.
takes 10 note from a leather pouch. I mean, could be worse. He's at least nice about it, but we're not very nice.
No.
Where are you
We're
from?
not very nice for what we're
Seedling?
about to do.
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now.
Oh,
All
sorry, man.
rebel talk.
But you're not a local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Yum, apricots are delicious.
The apricot suzerainty
Lieutenant
is what the
explains.
Seaguy archipelago is commonly known as in
He
Revachol.
pauses.
It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
Him disapproves.
Yeah.
No, apricots come from
Vendor
Sigai.
explains.
My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less loans.
There we go.
Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my
Oh.
profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
I'll look around, thanks.
That wasn't that bad.
No, but knowing that apricot suzerainty is a fraud term, Kim was not a fan. The subtext, right? There are worse things that we'll probably say as we go.
Hell yeah, gloves.
But, you know. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
But we're gonna do it anyway. Pull the lever up.
pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Harder.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Lieutenant hums to himself while staring at your activities. Release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Do we do it? Pull the lever again.
You pull the lever.
Kronk,
all
pull the
way
lever.
up. Nothing happens.
Already had that release.
A spring brings the lever. Wasn't there a sign over there saying
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave. Should we talk to this guy?
Mhm.
G'day to you, officers.
Oh,
G'day,
one of us.
mate.
Hello?
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between
Good
them.
to see some representation in games. This is what we're all like.
That's what I
His
look
posture
Yeah,
is
yeah.
relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first. What are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating this salami.
Oh yeah, living best life.
like.
right now.
Classic.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock
Rip Barry.
and the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. You know what caused this wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershore.
Oh, just like current events right now. Sorry, this is an r/Canberra. You know, summonets and all that.
Yeah.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything round here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Oh, there's so much discourse around that. Funny. What's the lever that does nothing?
It's supposed to operate the waterlock, but as noted, it's all junk right now. Disabled because of the blockage.
Why is it disabled?
Safety measure. Turns out the panel needs a special key to be reactivated. Wouldn't want anyone moving the waterlock with debris still in the channel.
Yeah, right. Fair enough.
It'll be restarted on Wednesday
You
morning.
know, head towards the control panel.
You want to do the honors when the time comes?
Do I ever?
Great! Just drop in on Wednesday if you want to see the waterlock
Oh,
at
yeah.
work. They say the canal crew will be here at 7:15.
He cuts a fresh slice of salami.
Can I have some of that salami?
Yeah? Let's do it.
Sure thing.
Aw, he cuts off a slice of salami.
It is salty. It is savory.
Oh yeah.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Good to know.
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
Aw, the lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. Takes a slice of salami for the man and chews on it.
Rip berries.
No, we're taking all his salami.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Right, bye. That was
So I'll see you later.
some good ass salami.
Bye.
Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Hey, if we get desperate, it's an option. You want to go into the pawn shop or not?
No, not yet. We'll come back to it.
Alright, cool.
You wanna take break soon?
Yeah, sure. I feel like we have accomplished nothing. Tire
Yeah.
tracks leading up to the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of just the game.
That's what this game feels like.
But we haven't leveled up.
Mm.
Should we internalize? Oh, we can't internalize a thought without points. Ugh. Oh, you can? Oh, because you have a few free slots, and then they start costing.
Yep.
Nice. I don't know if this is good. I don't know if this is good.
Let's try finger pistols.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
We can survive with -2. That were fair. For a bit.
Only for now.
That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, we can take a break soon. Should we go check out this way, talk to some people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, we could attempt the body and re-roll if we level it up. But, like, are we planning to level up endurance anyway, or not really?
I don't know.
I don't know what else we need. Oh, we need to open the trash thing. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Something down there.
There are so many things.
I see it. Alright, should we get the keys to the trash container? Ooh.
The musty smell of a potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent.
I don't know. The trash thing sounds... yeah? No?
Yeah, alright.
Then...
Can we even do that yet?
Break music.
Well, the kitchen's open.
Hello.
Can I help you?
He arches an eyebrow. Is the trash container about yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the whirling and
Oh
rat.
my goodness,
Oh my gosh,
Scott,
God.
that's implied.
It's subtext.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Alright, God.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this...
Prod at him and find out.
It just... I don't know.
2.
Doesn't seem callous to you guarding even your leftovers from the poor.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov?
Whoop.
Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Alright, we need those keys. So.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case.
Lieutenant's voice
Please
is
cooperate.
harsh and sudden.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
No.
Takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
We'll get there. Goodbye. Thanks for the keys, nerd.
Look at that hat.
It's funny. I like the froggy hat.
I love it.
It's pretty good.
This trash container is locked.
Open the
The
padlock with the
sliding
key.
lid with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
We like extra content. What's this?
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Ew.
We're just in time.
Lieutenant Peasant.
This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of cotton.
You see milk
I'm
and egg
tempted,
rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Dive further, or we just going?
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab 'em.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
Cadaverine odor is faint.
Lieutenant smells.
If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Lieutenant produced a black plastic bag marked evidence room. By early stages, you mean these were taken from him no more than 2 days after his death?
Yes.
You know,
I think the clothes were taken off to get to that armor he wore, then discarded. They must have stripped him of it fast too, the scavengers, in a matter of days.
bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty
And equip
or
his
emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste,
You
dripping with pus.
bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban
He
scenario.
nods to himself.
Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that
He
one.
nods to what the red-haired boy
I'd
behind him.
advise against confronting that force.
Think someone from the welding might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash
Search food
container.
waste.
Yes.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands.
Need some
Apple
sanitizer.
and potato
Thinking about
peels
it.
mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone
I'm gonna
thrown
go
in
wash
for
my
good measure.
hands.
But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy
A
form.
miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Must
Yeah.
have been cramping my style.
Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations, and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style, for all our sakes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Easier said than done. How could this pathetic cabbage of copy paper and plastic ever become très disco?
Très disco. I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those.
Yeah, we're a badass superstar / hobo.
I see, yes. You are what we call a badass, aren't you?
He makes
Well,
little
call it-
quotation marks around the words, indicating he is unsure of its actual badassery.
True, he's so right.
Tell me, does your badass see more in there, or are we done here?
The lieutenant peers into the trash.
Okay.
Ah, yes, and it would also be appropriate to start taking notes on the case. It's what cops do.
Socky Cottons and Rags look back at him. Dig in for extra content.
Extra content.
Wow. An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues.
What's a knock
So
cannon?
shiny. It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
Bonus money.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy.
I'll sell it.
Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
Cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
True. It's a good line. Take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash. I know he already hates us as much as he can, but you still feel it. You still feel it.
Kim
The
disapproves.
container sounds a muffled gong.
Oh. I hate this mug, but we have to do it for this run.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Lieutenant sounds relieved. Let's leave.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye,
Oh no.
making you squint.
Cool.
So cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do.
Nice.
They squint at lights.
Oh, yeah.
And they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Hell yeah.
You have. You're a big dick.
You can't say.
Dick Mullen.
Hell
Salam
yeah.
Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Sounds kind of cool.
It does.
And alright.
No, we have something we need to internalize.
Oh yeah.
Done.
Gonna have like negative logic. But it's worth it for the bit.
Superstar cop.
Probably do both.
Yeah, but we don't want to take up too much time with reading.
Oh,
We need money first.
I guess. I mean, if we want to do the title drop. But we can leave it till later.
Can we talk to Joyce?
We probably should.
Just to get money?
See if we can get some money. Then we got our tear bag. This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. It's candleless.
On the cover stands a very muscular man, surrounded by flames.
This is a book about pate.
This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important.
A book about boyadero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream.
A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Don't they already do that?
Do we interact with her or not?
No, we need money first.
Alright, money is the priority. We can still read. Oh, should
Once
we
we've got
them?
money, then we can... Yeah.
Because there's the thought that gives you XP or whatever.
Yeah, save.
Alright. I forgot.
Wait, which one? What?
One of the thoughts in the thought cabinet means that every one of those things that you click on plus thought bubbles either like gives you money or experience.
Okay. Do you remember which one it is though? Cool.
Nah, we can look it up.
Cool. Yoink.
I'll take it. Hello.
That's not Joyce.
The streets will flow red once more.
I want about
A
this.
great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I feel like this is probably as much as I hate the use of little lady. I don't know. No, what we're going
Like
for?
3.
Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Sure.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Yeah.
Fair point.
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside.
I'm guessing we can go through.
Okay, you keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to.
When did he furrow his brow?
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
That was confusing.
It was confusing.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her.
She hisses.
Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her.
Nods in her direction.
She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Sounds about right.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Yes.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized
A
invitation.
noble goal. So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff.
We're not waiting
like
on
pigs
stream.
go home and Mono is
Just the
here.
sippy cup. Glug, glug, glug. Commitment. I like it.
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just
My turn.
union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
Hooliganism.
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Sorry, I didn't leave you much.
No, it's alright. It's enough to get by.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch.
She wrinkles her nose.
Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Then you.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm,
True.
informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back,
Bye, Cindy.
ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Bye,
Terrifying.
Cindy.
Go talk to Joyce. Should we take a break first, or...?
Maybe.
Yeah, 5-10.
It's 8:45.
Alright, let's take a little break. We'll enjoy the sound of the sea while we are on break. Let me throw up the screen. What do you reckon, like 7 minutes?
Oh,
Which one?
it really is.
Alright, I'll mute us. We'll go on break. Enjoy the lapping of the waves.
We'll be back soon.
Oh yeah. Alright.
See you in a bit.
A bit.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
And we're back.
Hello.
I really mistimed that.
Bless you.
Felt this wish to sneeze as soon as I hit unmute, which is not great. But that's life sometimes.
I'm eating sorbet.
Hell yeah. And we're back better than ever. I guess. We're pretty cool.
I'm eating sorbet.
Sorbet.
Oh, Mr. Everard is helping me find my gun.
Ah, Mr. Everard is helping me find my gun. Alright, well, we're here, just for a recap. We've done some things.
Have we really done anything?
We'll do a small recap, not very long. The new things we've done: open the trash container, find the paperwork. We haven't read the paperwork yet.
No.
But we will in due time.
Yeah.
But for now, we're looking for money. And who better than Joyce Messier?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach.
Hi, Joyce.
Her green raincoat
Hello.
glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
He extends her hand in greeting.
Hi,
Joyce
Joyce.
L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing.
What does the L stand for?
Phaeton, my maiden name.
Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversight.
Oh, not your middle name?
Shake her hand, don't shake her hand.
Don't shake her hand.
Alright.
Walk over.
I'm glad to see you here.
The woman and the lieutenant exchange a brief handshake.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Well, I
Sure,
guess
Jan.
we'd probably be on her side in this playthrough.
That is good to hear, madame.
Gibbons is
My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
That wink was coded in disdain, for sure.
How interesting.
That's you unfazed.
I wish you a swift recovery.
Thanks, man.
In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead.
Nice boat.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Walk?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Or what do you mean?
What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
They're brown.
I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Well, I still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Alright.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Then it becomes defensive.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Hello, Kim.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Does she have a name?
Do we care?
The boat?
Oh.
No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot.
Her lips curl into a
It's
rice
the
bowl.
eel's hips, baby.
I'm
Ma'am.
enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with
Getting
the
back on
murder we're
track.
investigating.
Sorry, Kim.
We're getting there, Kim.
On the boat. You have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Sorry.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Sorry. Pleasure craft?
Pleasure craft.
I thought you just said... Can we scroll up a bit,
She's
please?
here on pleasure.
Can we scroll up a bit? Not a toy.
Not
a
a
machine
toy.
for crossing long
Here on
distances.
business.
Here on business.
And yet,
Pleasure craft
so
operator.
that's SMH short. SMH. Keep your story straight.
Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
What happened the other time?
The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter, much like the one I'm on now.
You'll need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
I'm pretty sure I do. I police.
It is a little known fact among those who police that the Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license.
So we can't pull over random civilians and demand their papers? That's weak.
Unless it's their passport. No. Do you want to ask for the lady's passport?
Yes.
I'm going to need to see your passport.
Of course.
She searches the pockets of her raincoat, producing a bundle of documents in a sealed plastic bag.
It's just in your jacket?
Look at her passport.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent.
Look at the photo page.
The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you. Face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Rejoice Leighton Messier.
Rejoice?
You want to ask about that?
Yes.
Your name is Rejoice?
Yes. But please don't call me
Will you
that.
please exclusively call her Rejoice?
Joyce is much more efficient.
You're from Vespa?
It's only adding one syllable.
Right, it's not that big of a difference.
It's not that much efficient.
You're from Vespa?
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when travelling.
Fair enough. Everything appears to be in order.
She nods.
Why
and
can't you
returns
be
the
from
plastic
another
bag
country
to
so
her
I could get a
coat.
dual citizenship?
Well, I think that's a question for another time.
That would be sick.
Can't just ask me why I'm white, etc.
Why are you white?
I don't know. I'm so boring.
You are so boring.
But next time you can find
I wonder if my grandfather has a dual citizenship.
someone who could give you a dual citizenship after I'm gone. Or the divorce, 50-50.
I'm curious about that now.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
He probably doesn't.
She takes a sip of her thermal cup. Alright, just go through.
I want some money.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
What lustrous hair.
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave.
I respect it.
Late 40s style.
Her portrait does not look like she has a bob. It looks like she has a low bun.
Yeah, true.
Just saying.
Positively statuesque. While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
I do like Joyce's portrait. It's interesting
It's a
and
nice
cool.
portrait.
And the boat in the
Now
background.
look at you.
Yeah.
You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Well, that's fun.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm not ashamed, sir. Or am I ashamed, sir? What is this feeling? Toxic masculinity, do we embrace it?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's not fascism. Is it?
I feel like they usually go pretty hand in hand, but maybe not. Are we too dumb to know what this feeling is?
Yeah.
What is this feeling? I've never felt it before.
Shame? You haven't really been in the presence of gentlefolk either, have you? What
do you
shame
call Kim?
is there to be felt in front of these
Good point.
dock workers, cops, and hotel clerks? But to belittle yourself in these eyes of Odinil.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
The voice breaks the silence and suddenly you're back again. Nearby, a seagull pecks at a piece of garbage.
That's not a good percentage. Do we have anything that can boost it?
Possibly.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Alright, tell me about why. Wait, so go for now.
Yeah, I want to check out items.
Thank you, that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Volition.
I don't think we.
Dang it. And none of our thoughts are affecting it?
Logic and Saboteur.
Dang.
You're back.
Tell me about
Good.
Wild Pines.
What can I help you with? What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
What do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
What's the small dots on the horizon?
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Into the east toward the harbour. How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Typical.
8 billion?
That should help us when asking for money.
Wow? Or that's it, I thought Wild Pines was. What you reckon?
The money I owe is so much less than that. That's gotta help, right?
Fair.
Because then she's
Yes,
like, oh, you
past
need
a
money?
certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary, but they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks.
What employees?
A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Do we care about this?
No.
That's all I need to know. About something else.
She nods.
Do you want to ask about the strike? Or just the lynching?
Yeah, we ask about the strike.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything.
She smiles.
Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
You're the octopus. How do I repeal it? An octopus, I will slay it. An octopus, I'll slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
Alright.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this, precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that
Why?
the lynching and the strike are connected.
Thanks for action speed.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Nah, we got him.
So we just go to that?
Measurehead.
Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. The strike is connected to the lynching.
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
Her eyes are narrow. Oh. How are the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What happened to Gulmore?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then. Oh, cool.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Over-aggressive commie posturing, I think. Or, I don't know, probably that one. Hate the commies.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board.
Most of them probably don't even know what that means. What does that even mean?
Most of them probably don't even know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
One or two? Probably this. The workers can't be kings, the king is king.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me,
Lieutenant
from whom did you hear about this lynching?
The lieutenant looks up from his notes.
Oh yeah.
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
That's a good name, to be fair.
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs?
She raises her brow.
You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the Union refuses to?
Hold out.
Don't let her answer it herself.
Do we make it a little mild?
I'm starting to realize I don't know if I understand the best options for fascism because I don't understand enough about fascism to begin with.
That's fair enough. I think I probably go with one then.
Okay.
Own the terminology, I guess. Or maybe not though. Like, oh, I don't know. That's kind of the putting a nice face on it, but not necessarily saying, you know. Let's call them strikebreakers. You put them there, right?
If these strikebreakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
What do you think of Everett?
Everett Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everett is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Savage.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
I don't really see the point saying that, but
That's Everett, alright.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
I remember hearing something about this Edgar.
Have you seen him?
No.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everett does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What What about the union itself, outside of the Brothers Clare?
The Debardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Lieutenant says succinctly.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Evrart and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask.
No, that's all right.
I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
Socialist mob?
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3, I think. Probably, yeah, basically a socialist.
Thank you for being candid. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the wolf always hungers.
One more thing, you said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
This forewoman, her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the Union's files.
Eerie?
Kind of.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about? Or do you want to say you've talked to her?
Maybe we'll ask some other questions first. Heard of Billy.
Told you it was gonna help.
Alright. What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
You fell silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Uh-oh.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
Lieutenant hands her a piece of blue plastic.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois.
He waits for you to show your badge. My badge, yes, of course. My badge that I have on me.
He looks at you expectantly. Then it dawns on him.
Oh, I don't seem to have my badge, actually.
Oh. And what happened to it, Detective?
She returns the lieutenant's badge. I remember my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode. My lost badge is related to it.
I see.
He looks increasingly worried.
So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes, or, yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
I guess we have to admit it.
Who?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear.
She asks with compassion, sadness even.
I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
It might.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Didn't get here for nothing.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Red check, go for it. It's gonna be terrible, but...
We'll try.
Yo! That's a 12, baby.
Just float.
Dude!
Insinuate.
That's a 12, baby.
Dude! Why do we mess up on the things that don't matter?
Yeah.
But damn, are we good.
Alright, surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you.
She puts down a thermal
If
cup.
I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
One suggestion, damn.
Right?
You're in. but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Like
Not my gun?
what? So
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub
yes.
for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
we'll see about that.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective,
Lieutenant
a
closes
word
it.
in private before we continue.
Use this for a moment,
Yeah, it's not something that we can
It's
get
clear you like
until
the
she
hard
moves,
stuff,
right?
Walter.
Sorry.
The badge isn't something we can get until
Pretty
her
sure
boat
it's over the
moves.
warlock.
Yeah.
The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Vows?
The vows are blood and flesh.
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
Oh. We found it.
Proceed to the judgment. What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revishal's problems?
Liberals, leftist, academicians. What do you reckon? The liberal
Is
agenda.
there a right answer?
I mean, I feel like whatever you say, it's going to be like all of them are.
Liberals.
But liberals, heck the agenda.
Yes, them, but also women.
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 Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane.
Oh, no.
Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen.
This is what I meant, right? In
Women.
terms of how, like, a lot of fascist vibes do go very, like, hand in hand with your heckin', like, Andrew Tate, your
Yeah.
big misogyny kind
To
of
be
vibes.
fair, this is very funny.
It is funny.
Women.
And, like, obviously, for the viewers at home, you know, we don't actually endorse this kind of...
No.
Like, you know,
I think that's obvious enough.
like, they play into it. in that it's stupid
Women.
with the woman thing, but
That's what fascism boils down to.
nothing else.
The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know.
This is
their
probably going to get
place.
Yaxis from here, but it'll be stupid.
That's the main thing.
It's really not, but...
Am I having some kind of
There's,
stomach seizure?
I mean, causation, correlation, they just, you know,
Yeah.
they're linked. Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth.
Oh,
You're having a stomach truth.
why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
The
I don't
good
understand
things.
the umlaut thing, but it is funny.
The good things.
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we called it something else, like traditionalism?
Okay. Yes. Let's call it that.
Okay.
Good thinking.
Uki.
Okay, stomach. I've made up my mind about fascism.
I think you mean uke
Okay.
stomach.
Proceed to the judgment.
You're going to keep your vooz, right? Keep your vooz, Brota.
You do it.
Dude, this is what we. This is
This is
why
why
we've
we're
been
here.
so mean to Kim. Of course
True.
we do it.
I will keep my
Otherwise,
vooz.
we've been mean to Kim for no
That's
reason.
true. It's a bit late to go back. Alright, we're in. I will keep my vooz for the glory of the Revisholian nation.
For the nation. Smart. Best not to mention the woo men too often. That's why you're the head and I am the stomach.
No, fascism is about industry and politics and nationhood, not women. I'm absolutely okay with women.
Of course you are, Bruta. Of course.
A
wink-shaped
wink-shaped
growl
growl
sounds from your arse.
sounds from your arse.
That's a brief.
At your stomach.
It's so bad, but it's funny. Oh no. Oh, it's the
No.
private word. It's alright. This is the
Oh.
private word that he
Finger
Oh, okay.
pistols, 9mm. Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm
Hell yeah.
Villiers finger pistols. Who needs real guns anyway? That conversation you just had? It would have gotten better had you snapped those bad boys at them.
True.
Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon.
It's fine.
Gunfight.
We're not going to have any gunfights.
Set. +1 reaction speed. Safety is always off. Empty hand slots gives a one.
Nice.
Not too bad.
We need to empty our hand slots.
Yeah, I should probably keep one free. So I guess we should probably...
Yes.
Should probably into...
We still have a slot.
Yikes. I don't know if I really want to read this out.
They've messed this place. Revachol is in
terrible.
ruins.
Oh my gosh.
The Kojkos?
I think it's Koikos or something in
The
this.
Koikos and the Kipts and the Armatures.
I love made up slurs.
With the desert pygmy magic spinning tops.
Yikes.
They've messed it. Oranye's liberals and Vespertine money lenders too. They're all socialists, especially the women and the kids.
Yeah.
Sorry, the women.
All socialists.
You've only a vague idea what this means, but it's clear that a good, strong state must be erected upon the ruins. If any of us are here to have a future, the shadowy outlines of this state start forming every time you close your eyes.
I think it's the line that you have a vague idea what this means, like no one really like cares.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's funny, but
Internalize
it. Let's do it. This is gonna give us a different portrait, I'm pretty sure.
Oh really?
It gives you, you know how you're talking about like the sun
No,
icon?
empty our hand slot.
Oh yeah. That's just
There you go.
ready to finger some guns.
This is not
You
quite
might
what
say.
I hoped it would, Detective.
Lieutenant's voice is hushed.
How did you hope it would go?
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
Oh, so we're henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
We got a really great green check.
True.
This is a good thing, Kim. We smashed that check.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking? Yeah?
Yeah.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
Don't talk about the knowledge check that we've already cashed.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could just, find my badge.
Simples.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Hey, that's a good point.
What about...
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
What about?
That episode of Doctor Who with Billy Shipton, and he's like, not the world is big, but... Oh...
I don't know if I remember that one.
What is it? Hang on, I gotta look it up.
Is it the Sally one, or is that...
Yeah. Life is long and you are hot.
Oh, yeah. that sounds about right.
Sad. Yeah.
Oh, so they just swap it around with his age. I see.
Yes, so when he's young, it's life is short and you are hot.
Right,
and then when he's old, it's life is long. And you are hot.
I said, the world is large and your badge is hot. Let's get back to it then.
Yeah, the world is large and you are hot. I love how much we panicked.
Good. What can I help you with?
So we want to proceed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
Wild Pines is in on the drug trade, obvious.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no.
She said it.
As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dockworkers Union. Still,
She raises her bony finger.
every chain has its weak link.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
There you go, high-speed chase.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
I mean, we can do any of them, right?
I guess it doesn't really matter. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls
The
under.
peeing contest.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Smiles and points toward the roundabout.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded here like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
The cold breath rushes in from the bay, making its way down the alleyways and potholed streets. From Martinez to Jamrock, in the traffic you hear the clinking of glass vials, concealed beneath tarpaulin. Or is it just your teeth chattering in the cold?
Back off. In misery. Yes.
I didn't know we were Swifties here.
Get.
I don't know.
Heck in misery.
A lot of it.
He nods.
It comes in from large Samaran factories in South Safre, Sigai, and Sinyao. The literage they must get from this terminal alone must be oceanic.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wandered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
This doesn't sound good. What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
You think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Proceed.
Yes?
We will take this case. Probe the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent.
Takes a long sip of tea.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open.
Out.
I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Takes another long sip from a seemingly bottomless thermal cup. Want to mention that or not yet?
So Everard is helping me find my gun.
He is alright. By the way, I've talked to Everard Claire.
You have?
She smiles carefully.
And how did you like Mr. Clare?
You just suggestioned me here.
Finally, time to choose sides.
I don't know. I feel like calling him a bloated rainbow socialist about
Yeah.
how vibe.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses.
As in, not
How
our
else would
personal
he have
vibe. The
stayed in
character's
power all these
like,
years? Or wait, actually,
She answers her own question.
corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Verm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
He looks at the ground and nods.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you
True.
understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Is there something you want to admit to? Womb.
Womb, like woman. Oh
Woman.
no, it's internalized.
Womb.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Verm myself.
She turns to you.
However, if you felt like discussing something,
Loves talking.
Yuzu, that was so good. Why'd you
That
burp?
was-
how can I
No.
stop you?
Don't
Why'd
throw
you
me under that
burp like
bus.
We're not
that?
human.
Gross.
Are we not curious to hear another
Or are we
person's take?
dancers?
It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Are we not?
I do not trust you, Joyce Messier.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective.
You simmer down.
Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
I get to do the thing. Lamau.
Look what you've done.
Thank you, that's all for now.
No, we need money.
We do need money.
It's almost the end of the
Some
day.
kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls.
Ew.
It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
It has to start somewhere. Oh.
Hmm.
That could be useful. Rip logic, but at this point,
Who cares? I'll keep that.
That's gonna take a hot minute.
Oh yeah.
Overnight, bro. Alright.
Oh, so no money.
Oh, we can try for it. It's not gonna be good. You might roll. Can I talk to her?
You're back.
We can
Good.
do it.
What can I help you
one
with?
volition.
We can do it.
Get a 12? Not a 12.
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is...
Money.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you.
Her voice is kind, little horse from the wind.
Did you say money?
No, I didn't. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Makes a slight bowing motion. Thank you, that's all for now.
But I don't want to take Kim's hubcaps.
Oh, you know about that?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Oh, I thought I didn't tell you what it was in the end.
No, you did.
Okay, never mind.
How else would I know?
Well,
I don't look up spoilers.
we can pawn some stuff.
We're not going to get 320 real.
320?
What? How much do we owe?
We don't even know. I should probably check with them. You can haggle it a bit. From what I remember, but I guess we should find out how much we owe.
I feel like he said...
I thought he said 120, not 320.
Maybe.
But let's see. Hello.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Alright,
Hey,
touche.
listen. Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
You're not more suspicious of Gart?
Right.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond,
Oh,
a
yeah.
small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently.
Swollen.
CSM is written on their backs.
Oh, swollen.
Swollen.
Thank you anyway.
That's the man. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here,
Sylvie.
and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime
That's
scene.
exactly what a crime scene tamperer would say. Thanks, let's talk about something else.
Yes?
So about that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. A lot.
Oh,
Roger.
130.
The room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
Still need 100
Actually,
more
let's
real.
talk about something.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
That's a lot of money here.
What money? Yeah, that's why we need money from Joyce.
Alright, we missed out on haggling. Alright. Goodbye.
Rejoice.
Damn.
Rejoice, give us some money.
I mean, we need to level up.
I know.
What do we want to use that skill
We
points
can't
on?
level up Volition.
Not unless we have some speed or drugs, if something.
I don't have any.
Oh, it's intellect. So we need the purple one, but I can't remember what it is. It might be a fruit.
Pretty.
I know it probably sounds ridiculous. Frit selling speed, but I think they have something. I can't remember.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes
Unless there
too
isn't one that
glitter
doesn't.
in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
Maybe we shouldn't have done this.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain.
We'll be able
The
to see
great
'cause
flowing
we've got-
river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Say nothing, just take it in.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
He convinces you are the
But
goods behind
I
her.
guess you already know that.
Gosh, John Casey, he's here.
Girl, you're right.
Remember when he cared about that?
Yeah.
Know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
So alcohol is physique minus moral.
Oh.
And then it's the other way around. But then there's also like other drugs, which might do other ones. I can't remember off the top of my head. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Alright. Probably not worth buying it. Right.
No.
We'll find another way to get to
Not the booze we need.
Alright, well, we can try the body, but we need to level up. I'm pretty sure you can still do it even after vomiting a second time, right? Or do you need to be able to stomach?
I don't know. Let's try it though.
Is it worth... I mean, either way, would we want to level up? What's the button?
Endurance?
I know we don't have any clothing or tools for it, but...
We might as well.
Alright, what we haven't done in a while is a full save. We should probably do that.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Probably do that.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
So we need...
Emitting it is all it does now.
roll at least like an 8.
Do it.
You crack open the ammonia
That's a
and
pretty good roll.
breathe in. The
Oh,
odor
shit.
of death is still stronger. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
We shall inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
This is like the most time-sensitive one, right? Well, it just depends on the checks and stuff that we get.
We have to have found the...
I'm pretty sure you can somehow get Kim to go away before... It's easier with the fridge. Like after Kim goes to bed if you don't have the body down, but it's tight from what I remember.
Well, yeah.
Well, we can maybe...
But it's easier with the fridge.
Yes, if we can see if we can get to the fridge first. But still do this and then deal with getting it down later.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots.
With his notebook.
Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Lieutenant Crouches to inspect the soul. Okay, then what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather.
There's the boots.
Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
He nods towards Kuno, who's eyeing you suspiciously.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor?
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
He could have been walking around naked, just like this for all we know.
Good point. He could have been intoxicated, or something we cannot yet imagine. I shouldn't have assumed so much just from the clothes.
Oh, it's okay. Material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Draws a line of the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
Oof. How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Nod to the boots.
By catching, do you mean let's
head.
not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
No, that's not what I meant. I think we do when he's not around, right?
No, that's not what I meant.
Of course.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
Miss when Kim.
Yeah. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out.
He checks his notes.
Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Yeah. These are pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Don't know if this is a good idea. Punch it harder. We reckon we're gonna hurt ourselves.
It's gonna hurt us.
I'm tempted.
Your fist connects to the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder. The only difference is a barely audible click underneath, Sounds like the end of a long dice roll.
Did you hear that? A click?
Lieutenant Cups is here? Yes, like dice rolling.
This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard.
Points to the phone.
See these lines?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Pull the boot off? Or...
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Let go of the boot. What do we say? It's a bad idea.
Lieutenant, you seem distressed.
Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Yeah.
Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just these ones.
Wink.
Besides,
He taps on the boot.
there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan, except...
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Nice and cracky.
What's gonna happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
I should get a drink.
I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
I can't come up with anything other than a harbour.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbour did it?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
Bro, you know I don't have any memories.
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Exactly.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
I guess we can now admit it. I sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. They climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a pulling motion. Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Inspect the tattoo.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
The map of the night sky.
A map of the stars.
Turns around to breathe before inspecting it close up.
I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls out down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Truget Sunshine. Mini.
What's that?
Kuno? What the fuck is that?
Never seen a camera before.
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules.
Excuse me.
Move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then,
A sound, a shrill flash,
Flashbang warning.
followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
I love Kodak moments.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a colour-perfect copy of the dead man's tattoo. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Slides the camera closed and tucks it away on his belt.
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of roll-up photo paper, no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. These eyes used to be blue, baby blue.
What are you doing?
She did the butt wiggle. Ran into the...
Very silly. Sorry, just our cat in the background for those who may not know.
She's gremlining.
We just had her leg it
goodness.
upstairs. Well,
She almost knocked over the chair trying to come.
typical.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
His eyes, they used to be blue.
Good. The victim is of Occidental descent. Light brown hair, blue eyes.
Scribbles in his notebook. Occidental?
I mean white.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Damn, that was a pretty poor roll.
Very
Who
hard
is
on.
he? He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
Alright, we're backing off.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting him. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Stop.
No, squint harder.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh,
He snorts.
you are trying to assess lividity.
Relax your eye.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something, Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
I agree.
What do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
Totally dead.
Deadity dead, dead, dead.
Dabadoob doob dead.
It says without a hint of melody. Not one muscle in his face moves. Fuck him.
I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
He points to his fattened chin.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it be he was moved after death?
You never know.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something is coming out of him.
Something is coming out of him.
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Not while I ate 5 hours ago.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
4.5 hours.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
I'm not doing the last one.
We got lucky?
Yeah, we got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
Sounds lucky.
Wait, not see the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Yikes.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So how are we going to get him down? How do we get him down?
So, how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Stops to think, then checks his notes. Step back and have another look first.
Yeah.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
You want to try the locked one?
Oh, don't know.
I don't think it's what.
At this point, I don't think it's super worth it.
Cool.
It's mainly just more conversation. Do we want to try and find the fridge first?
Yeah, maybe.
Or, I don't know, before we, just in case we succeed with the gunshot.
Yeah, good idea.
For those who don't know, one of the ways to get it down by shooting the, like, belt.
Do
Gone.
we want to fish?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was thinking about that, but then you just get into it. Alright, well...
After talking to this...
To Kim.
No, after having... body.
Oh, right, yeah.
Feels like a good place to finish up.
Yeah, let's go for some cool music.
At 10 PM? Oh yeah.
Because the song's a banger.
The jam.
Alright, cool. Well, that'll be us. Let's look cool in the stream without tank top. And a frog hat.
And tie.
Oh, yep, that's
I
been a
love the
stream.
frog
It's been
hat.
fun.
Yeah.
A bit chaotic, but that's what we're here for.
A little bit chaotic, yeah.
Hope you've had a fun time.
Yeah, we
For
do.
those who've been here, thank you everyone for coming.
Yeah, thank you
lurkers,
everyone for
chatters,
coming.
everyone, we appreciate
We've had
it.
loads of people come through and
Yeah,
chat. That's been really
nice.
nice. We had a new follower.
Yo.
Dark Lightning.
Hell
Thanks for
yeah,
coming
shout
along.
out.
We hope you've enjoyed it if you're still here. If not, that's all good too.
Let me throw up the answer.
Yeah, I think just like thanks once again for all of our friends, all of our
Yeah.
supporters, everyone who's been hanging around, coming to our streams.
It's been
we
a lot of
super
fun.
appreciate it.
Wouldn't be here without you.
No.
Well, we might, because it's a hobby, but you know, that's... but we wouldn't be where we are.
No.
Without
So
excellent people watching.
yeah, super thanks that you've all been here and hanging and around. And
Hell yeah.
we hope you're enjoying Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
We hope it's a good time. Yeah, and we'll be back with Bug Snacks on Sunday. Around midday.
Yeah. So there'll be a couple of days before we stream again, but
it will.
You know, we're a little busy.
Yeah.
Not being at home.
Yes.
For most of the week, so.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are house sitting for the next week from tomorrow.
Yeah, but we're not too far away, so we'll pop back for.
No, I think I'll be around on
Sunday
Wednesday
stream.
for a stream.
Mm.
Still deciding what to do.
Yeah, I'm TBA on Wednesday if I'm going anywhere or not, but that's alright. You guys don't care at home.
And then, yeah, like I said, we'll be back for Bug Snacks on
like
Sunday.
Bug Snacks Sunday
at
noon.
12 p.m. midday. Let me go. Time.
You can also keep track of stream times in Discord if you want to join. You can also drop a follow if you want to get alerts, get a little ding when we go live. But Discord's the best way to keep track of the schedule. But you know, we won't say no to a follow. Anyway, cringe streamer plug. That sorry, I'm
Yuzu's done
dying.
with his cringe streamer plugging.
There we go, guys. That's me right now. Hey.
Whoa. Hey, Juju.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your follow.
It is very much appreciated. Thank you.
I hope that you've been around for a little bit and you've enjoyed it.
Thanks for joining the fruit basket.
Yeah, thanks
Welcome.
for joining the fruit basket. I always forget about that line, even though I made it up.
That's fair. I get mixed up with the other fruit thing.
Oh, you were lurking. Well, totally welcome
Glad
to
you enjoyed
lurk
it.
whenever you want.
Yes, happy to have you along.
Glad that you had a good time.
Thank you. We'll try and have a good night, you
hope
two.
you also
or
have a good night.
Whichever time zone it may be for you.
Do we have... Do we want to go? Do we want to go? Want to go to Blah? Let's go to Blah.
Yeah, we can blast. Anyone who wants to stick around, we're going to raid Blood out. Is it double H?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just super chill.
BLAHEDOUT.
Maybe I don't actually know everyone's pronouns, but that's fine. We'll get there. Yeah, no, we'll do the raid for anyone who wants to join. If you want to stick around for another chill stream, they're playing Stardew Valley.
Yeah,
should be
Blast
nice and
playing
chill.
Stardew Valley. I like Stardew Valley.
Yeah, that should be a nice chill time for anyone who wants to stick around.
Yeah.
Let's kick that off.
Oh,
What?
this has been your two servings of fruit, dietitian approved.
As they say, I have nothing to add to that. We don't
One
have
of our
5...
followers is a dietitian.
True. Ask Apricot Delight.
Apricot Delight.
Apricot Delight.
Apricot Delight.
But otherwise,
anyway,
we don't have 5
dietitian
servings of veggies for you,
approved.
so.
No.
Alright, well, we're ready to raid.
We're ready to
that's
raid.
It. Thanks for coming. I've been Yuzu.
Thank you so much. I'm Peach. I've been Peach. You didn't prep me for this,
No, I
man.
didn't.
This is on
but
you.
you probably still will be Peaches.
I am Peaches.
Alright. Anyway, take care, everyone. Thanks for coming, and
Bye.
hopefully we'll see something for the next
Thanks
stream.
for everything.
Thank you. Bye.
XOXO.
This is Gossip Girl. And we're out.